Hello everybody, welcome to the Able Farmer channel. In today's video, we are going to tap our maple trees for making maple syrup. And I'm out here with the girls. Say hi, girls.
Hi!
And we're going to go ahead and show you how to do this. And it's really easy and everybody can do it. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first thing is the time of year. We are actually the last day of February, February 29th. Happy Leap Day. But usually February and March is typically the best time of year for this area here in Ohio. What you're looking for is your daytime temperatures above freezing and your nighttime temperatures below freezing. And when you get that fluctuation, that allows the sap to flow up and down the trees, and that is what lets you collect it. So ironically, this year the weather has been so weird that I wonder if you could have just almost done this all winter long, because that's been pretty much our temperatures all year, probably from December through now. And I was wondering myself, maybe I could have done this all winter. But anyway, I held off till now, and it might be a little bit late, but I'm going to get started. And but anyway, pretty much any wild maple tree will work. Obviously, the sugar content in a sugar maple is the highest, but you can use a sugar maple, red maple, silver maples. If you're not that knowledgeable on your types of trees, which honestly I'm not. I just know I can tell it's a maple tree. As long as it's a wild tree and you're not using like an ornamental maple tree, it should be good. The next thing you need to know is the sunshine. Usually it's on the south side of the tree in the northern hemisphere. You want to put the maple taps on the southern side of the tree, the side facing the sun. You're going to get the most sap flow out of those trees. This is actually the first maple tree I've ever tapped. You can actually see the old tapping spots. I'll show you. Right here is actually an old tap that I had in there probably 2 years ago. And let's see, here's another one right here. And by tapping the maple tree does not harm the tree at all, so you don't need to worry about that. You can tap the same tree over and over and over again. Now, it is often recommended that a tree that is less than 10 inches in diameter, you should put only one tap in that tree. Anything bigger than that, you can put 2 taps in that tree. In some cases, really big trees, you can put up to 3. So this is a fairly large tree. I'm going to put 2 taps into this. So it's been about 2 years since I did this, because last year was the time to tap the trees was about the exact same time my son was diagnosed, and I just didn't feel like doing anything. So I got to refresh my memory on how to do this too. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to get this tree tapped. What do you say? Alright, for the tools that you're going to need, you just need a typical drill, and this is a 5/16 drill bit. And then you can order these tree tapping starting kits. I got these off of Amazon. It's right here. Yep, right here. It works pretty good. Wish it would have given me a little bit longer hose, but whatever. Next you need a food grade container or a 5-gallon bucket. Just make sure that it is food grade. Typically the little recycling triangles with the 2 in it, that means it is food grade. And then one thing I do that's a little bit different is, girls, can you hand me the lid? Is when I run the tubes in, I actually drill the holes in the bucket, thank you, in the outside rim right here. And I do that because this bucket is exposed to the elements. And I don't want rainwater getting in and putting extra water into the bucket. So I can put the lid on like so and still run the tubes in there and not get any leaves or rain or anything like that. So all we're going to do now is we're going to drill the holes into the tree, and we're going to get you guys set up here. Alright, so I got my drill bit, and you're just going to go at a very slight upward angle, very slight. And we are going to drill into this tree about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, just like this. Just work it in. Clear the hole. That's probably good. Just like that. But yeah, you can actually see the sap coming out of the hole. I don't know if you can see that. We're gonna take our tap, place it in there, just gently tap that in. Okay, it's in there pretty good. You can't really pull it out. And there's one. So we're going to go ahead and drill the other real quick. Good. Hand me the hammer, Olivia.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so we got our 5-gallon bucket. Move this down, you can see a little bit here with the holes. And I'm just going to sit this here. And I'm going to run the tubing into the side of the bucket. Like so. Point it down. So like that. So I run my tubing into the bucket and I place the lid on. That's it. Pretty easy. So let's go run down, and I got a couple more trees we're going to tap. Let's go. Alright guys, we're at a different area on the homestead, and these trees behind me, these three mainly, a couple years ago I tapped into those. They're really not that big. But I was blown away by how much sap came out of these little trees. And I just think it's the way the sunlight hits them. They got this pretty open out here in front of them. I'm telling you that sunlight is key. And these trees are capable, if the weather conditions are proper, of producing probably 2 to 3 gallons of sap if the conditions are perfect. Now, if the conditions aren't right, you may not get any for the day. But there's times I can come out here and check these and my buckets were just overflowing with sap. And in case you're wondering, the maple sap, the ratio is 40:1. So that means in order to get 1 gallon of syrup, I need 40 gallons of sap. And we're going to get to that in later videos. I'm going to take you through the entire process here in the future. But I'm going to go ahead and set these up, and we are going to get a tap on each one of these trees. I am only going to do a single tap on each tree because they are smaller. So anyway, let's go ahead and get these trees tapped. Just tried to see if I could find my old tap. I think the tree must have healed itself over. Might have been right there. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and put one of these in here. Look at the sap just pouring out of this hole already. Isn't that unbelievable? Alright. There's that one. Alright guys, we got 3 taps in here. You can see I got at this tree and this tree tapped, and then I also got this one over here tapped. I did break one of these tapping it in. I would have liked to get this one right here, but that's all I have. But that's a pretty good start. So anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching the video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and like the video. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.